Our last two road games, the Illinois State one I've talked about, the game at Drake, it's a 2-point game with 8 minutes left, and both teams are playing hard and playing pretty well, and we just weren't able to make enough plays down the stretch. So I think our last two road games, we've been better. It hasn't been, and Illinois State had to make a bunch of shots, to beat us at their place. The Drake one, they just, they made a couple more plays than we did, but it wasn't scouting report stuff. It wasn't transition. It wasn't some of those things that we had to get cleaned up. I think the biggest thing is what we've touched on here, Gary. The guys continuing to figure some things out as a group, and just working so hard to communicate, get on the same page, be able to make plays when you got to make them, because you're going to have to do that on the road. Missouri State's been those games have been good. Our last home game, that's been a tough team for us, so we're going to have to do it against Missouri State when we get back here. And then obviously, if we're going to put it together in St. Louis, it isn't always the play isn't always going to work that we call. The other team is going to make some good plays, or like Illinois State, they're going to make some threes. They're going to make 4 or 5 in a row, and you got to figure something out. You as a group, you have to be able to put a stop to that kind of run. And it may be at the defensive end. You might have to get it figured out there, or you may have to go down. You might have to score with them. You might have to score 4 or 5 times in a row to stay, to keep yourself in position to win a game. That I think is the most important thing, and we're not far off of it. Yeah, we saw some good things against Illinois State the other night. So we're close, and obviously it's late in the year, and we shouldn't be close. We should have already had it figured out a while back. I get that, and our guys understand that, and that's frustrating for everybody. And we understand that, we get it, but as long as there's another game to play, which tomorrow there is one, I'm going to keep encouraging the guys to work hard to get on the same page and work hard to dig in and figure stuff out at certain points in a basketball game when you just have to make some plays. And Illinois State was a good start to that.